I mean, it was a good donut. It was a good donut.
How do you know you haven't eaten it?
The morning roll, I mean, was good. Don't out me in front of everyone. Yo, Wheel, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Pre-stream setup, gang, rise up, and then sit cautiously back down so you don't hurt your backs. Wow, you're even here before I put up my usual Toho message. Wow, impressive. It has been a hot minute since I played some Toho, so this is going to be a shit show today. But you know what? That's what it's fun. Toho rules don't apply to me then. You were here before the Toho rules were put into effect, so you are allowed to get mad at me if I don't greet you when you come in. Unfortunately, I did already greet you when you came in, so it's mostly an academic thing at this point. God. My day's been well so far. My day has been entirely too long so far, if I'm being 100% honest about that. But it's been actually pretty good this morning. Vivian chanced out to the local coffee shop across the bridge and brought us back some lattes and some truly delectable pastries, like uncommonly good pastries. So I feel like all in all, my morning has been pretty great. Hope yours is going well too, Weirbound. I know I'm looking forward to the direct later. Part of me out here hoping for that new Fire Emblem from the Three Houses team to be a real thing. Sounds real tasty. It was, and I've got one pastry still left over. I couldn't finish them both before we started. Although I've also got a smoked maple latte here. Now you might be wondering, what makes it smoked? Maple latte, that makes sense. It's a latte. They put a little maple flavoring in it. What makes it smoked? What makes it smoked is that they take a marshmallow, they put it on top of it, and then they take a hand burner and just singe it right in front of your face until it like completely like melts on top of it. It's pretty good. Hence the smoking. Anyway, my clock says noon. Let's get started. Small hiatus to focus on your mental health, and glad you that sounds good. That's a good decision. It is really tasty too, so No complaints for me. I'm not usually one that likes latte drinks. And when I do, the thing I like about this particular place is that their latte drinks are not like over sweetened. And there's not like too much flavor in them. I like the bitter flavor. Good luck with Versesh. Thank you. I'm going to try something new today. Something that I haven't done in a while, but I think would be helpful. Player 1, 2, 3. What? What does this mean? Imagine not basically drinking a milkshake. Yeah, right. I actually came to the options menu because I would assume there'd be a way for me to turn the hitbox visualization on. But I suppose that is not the case. Wait, is this the number of continues I start with? I could just this entire time I could just turn up the number of continues I start with and immediately secure a win. That feels like an empty victory at this point. We're going to get there soon enough. I really was hoping for a hitbox visualization, if I'm honest here. BGM. Sound on mode. Yeah, I guess there is no hitbox visualizer on this. That is unfortunate. Or if there is, I don't have time to figure it out. So we'll worry about it a different time. Hope you're having a good day, Raina. Can you tell from my movements it's been a hot minute since I played some Toho? Five lives will give you more time to practice the patterns that give your pet problems. True, true. But we're not in practice mode right now. Game audio seems to be muted. Thank you. Hopefully that fixed it. I keep forgetting I needed to change all the settings back after Vivian took it over this weekend. Not your fault. Should have remembered to put him back afterwards. Shit! I missed the big P on that one. That is not good. There we go. Mosco, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. New mascot. Oh, you haven't seen the new mascot yet. Yeah. We got some wonderful frickin' Kyoko art here, and I am all about it. I had that commissioned. Through someone GJ recommended, and I am more than satisfied with our new stream mascot. Like how that first bit is so overwhelming that there's nothing really to do other than just sit in the back and just catch what you can. It's gonna be a very sloppy run because it has been almost in a full week since I last played Touhou, so temper your expectations. Alright. Okay start so far. All right, EV, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. How's Toho practice going? Yeah, it's all right. We're derusting. It's been almost a solid week since I last played, but can at least get through stage 2 all good in one piece, so calling that a win. got too close there. No! Alright, so that was the first death I'm really upset about, but so it goes, right? Ah, that's unfortunate. Okay, now I'm just clearly out of practice. Not great, but you know what? Still derusting. Pokemon Ball looking Shrine Maiden coincidentally perfects local idiot Borat 11. She's a Pokeball looking little Shrine Maiden, isn't she? Meh. All right. That was a good remainder of the latte. That is one of the better lattes I've had in my long and storied career of drinking lattes. Solid 8.5, maybe a soft 9. Nah. That's unfortunate. Hi, Henry. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Toho's been going better. It's a little bit rusty because it's been a couple days since I last played, but got to keep on that grind if we want to get better. So. Meh, this has been a really mediocre run. I mean, I guess that's, what do I expect after that long off, but still. I still don't know what the fuck to do about that attack. I always get caught by that one pattern. I have to stop falling for that. I need to find out what the tell is for that. Gotta be a better way of dealing with that. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to quit there. I wanted to keep going. That sucks. Okay. I guess we're starting over. Huh. Man, I do not feel in the groove today. Yeah, that was not... Mm. Well, let's keep going. One more, at least one more round. All right, clean. I wonder if some of it is just because how currently exhausted I am. I've been on a bad insomnia kick for a day or two now, so I'm not as well rested as I want to be. I wonder if that's contributing to it right now, but we'll see. Well, that sucks. Yeah, it is unfortunate. Oh, sorry I missed you, Will. Have a good day. I disagree. It's the second time today I've died on the easy part of her attacks, so I gotta work on that. Yeah, I should not be getting that far out on that attack. So much easier to dodge it when you're center. Yeah, very unimpressive start so far. But, gotta keep going, gotta keep trying. Unfortunate. All right, up to Potch. Okay, that's frustrating because I was trying. Oh, the high score table is fucked up. Whatever. All right. Tell you what. I am clearly tired and a bit frustrated playing Toho at the moment, so that's not going to be fun for either y'all or me. So I think what we'll do is we'll call it. It's a little bit early to end Toho practice, but I think it's probably for the best. We'll call it here for now, and we'll play some AI. I am willing to bet that me being very tired and a little bit exhausted is definitely contributing to it. So, do I want to save this replay? Fuck yeah. Yeah, over what? No, what? I'm not used to having these without continues in them. Alright, let's play some AI. I'm going to take just a moment here to set it up. Alright, let's see how we need to do on, turn that down just a bit. Let's see. 32, 15, 41. Sure. Here we go. Oh, it even gives you a rundown of the previous couple things that happened. That's so convenient. Right, we're carrying this dork around with us. And we suspect she's part of our history. Despite the fact that we can't seem to remember anything about her. Yeah! Somnium Files. It's not the normal kind of thing I'd stream, since it's more of a visual novel type thing, but I really wanted to get through it before the sequel came out, so here we are. Now, we had a couple of observations about this area last time we were here. For one thing, it was her body, although Date pointed that out for us, and it was this apartment that was in our first dream sequence that apparently came from our own memory. Now, we know that part of our memory has been forgotten for some reason. Can't imagine why. And it appears that we've also met Iris at some point, because she was represented in that dream by an actual Iris. So I have no idea what our history is with them, but hey, here we go. Fascinating choices. We run the gamut here at the Palliative stream. I think this is the first. It's the front door. I think this is the first time that I've actually played an actual just visual novel game on this stream. So this is kind of neat. Hold on, I gotta find a Date voice. That's not my Dante voice, that's me choking. Clock. What does Dante sound like? He's got kind of a... It's a shoebox. I wonder what they smell like.
You are beyond perverted.
Hey, these thoughts are private, okay?
I am going to die. I like it so far, though. I guess it's still pretty early in the game. Yeah, it's very early on. I only know it by reputation. And so far, it's really fascinating to me. I think it's really good. It's a shoebox. I like the way the game has been drip feeding us kind of bits and pieces of our past. So I'm interested to see how that pans out. There's a calendar and a strange object on the shelf. Reminds me of a kind of angel. What is that object? What is that object indeed? Wooden shelf. It's a bookshelf. There are no books on it, but it's definitely a bookshelf. Saw it in a catalog before, so I know. You saw it in a catalog before, did you? Is that where you saw it first? Another one of those objects up here. There's the lamp. Lights are off. Let's see. What else can we find in here? Anything else to poke at and look around at? Oh, cupboard. This game has a very specific sense of humor. It does, and I really am here for it. I talked about it at length last time, so I won't belabor it again now, but just the way Date has mouth sounds is very appealing to me. There are a lot of dishes. I can't see them from here, but there's probably a sink and a stove on the other side. It's a kitchen counter. Oh, right. Okay, we're inverted on this one. Right, sorry. Steam is rising for the tea. Drink your tea, Date. Drink your tea. Coffee table. There's some elementary workbooks on the table. Looking closely, one in the middle is different. Osagami Sumo Wrestler Dictionary. Osagami Sumo. So they've got a younger kid living here too, it seems. There are elementary workbooks and a sumo wrestling almanac on the table. Honestly, I'm kind of liking Date so far. He's kind of a shit, but he's kind of like a funny shit. So, like, I'm all about that. Speaker system. 2 speakers and a console. 2 speakers and a long, thin box in the middle. It's like, you know.
Mr. Date? What are you staring at?
Your sound system.
My sound system. What about it?
I was just admiring it. I wish I had one that big.
Right.
It looks nothing like. It looks like an inverted one, Date. Speaker system. Although I love the fact that they bothered to get the voice actors to do that bit. It's moments like that that make me appreciate this game in spite of itself. You can see a plant in the corner. No insects, unfortunately. Sorry, Iba. Plant. Right, because Iba was really, really fascinated with ants earlier for some reason. You can see the trees in the sky outside. Is that that's about as close as I'm gonna get, I think, without like actually trying to sit down and figuring it out. The ceiling fan is spinning. There's a door in the back of the room. It's a drawing on the wall. Wonder if Iris drew this when she was younger. Oh my god, it's Adachi! Adachi's Iris's father. Well, either way. Telephone in the corner. Iris and her mother Hitomi are sitting on the sofa. Date's a shit, but he's also really dorky and awkward, charming, and hot. Here's the thing. He's awkward and shitty and dorky and charming. He's got the awkward kind of sex thing going on, but the thing I appreciate about him is that he's drawn a very hard line at not like trying to ogle the minors, which is a line that apparently needs to be drawn in games like this. And I can appreciate that he seems to only have the hots for his boss that is his age and also seems to reciprocate. Flowers.
It's an iris.
An iris? I thought those bloom in May.
That's the winter iris. Iris ungicularis.
I also
They
love
bloom
their
in the cold.
vaguely like how their conversations always seem so like vaguely dreamlike.
They bloomed just this morning.
Adachi got around, apparently. I see strike-throughs do not work on stream. They do not. I am sorry.
I see.
In the language of flowers, the
The
iris
chat
means
bot
good news and
just
hope.
scrapes the raw text out of the YouTube chat window and puts it in. So nothing fancy is gonna work, unfortunately.
When I saw the flowers this morning, I just knew something good would happen.
I don't know about good. You found a dead body. Iris means good news and hope. Does it? Winter Iris means good news and hope. Is that what we're meant to take away from Iris here? I've seen that cushion somewhere before. Ah, just the cushion. I saw this entire room in my dream last night.
Is there a problem, Date?
No, that's nothing.
Cushion. Alright, so let's chat with... We saw you dead in our dream. Let's chat with Iris first. You seem to be doing well now.
Yeah, thanks to you, I feel as tough as a lion. Rawr!
I like how you can see her giggling at the... Oh, that's cute.
How am I supposed to react to that?
Don't think about it. You'll only hurt yourself.
Why is her eyeball so sassy? You look chipper.
You think so?
Yeah,
I was just thinking about a hunch I had this morning.
a hunch.
There are flowers blooming behind me, right?
Yeah.
There are, yeah?
What about the flowers mean hope? What do they mean? They mean hope and good news. Iris was hinting about the flowers blooming behind her. Yeah, we've already looked at the flowers. Winter Iris. Okay, another one of these things where it's like, oh, we've seen all that, we still can't advance it for some reason. So, how long have you been living here?
Since I was born.
Sassy eyeball, best girl. I love our sassy eyeball. I really love the dynamic between Date and Iba.
And Mom was living here before that.
I grew up in this house. I've made a lot of memories here. I've thought about moving before, but I just couldn't bring myself to leave this place.
Why were you considering moving?
Well, because there was... Well...
An accident?
I don't
Someone
know.
died?
Huh?
You were saying?
Mr. Date, please drink your tea. It's getting cold.
Oh, right.
We haven't even touched our cups.
Well then, let's have a sip.
Oh shit! That advanced the scene. Ah, fuck! I wanted to talk to Hitomi. Oh, okay, no.
Are you left-handed?
That's fine.
Oh,
Mom used to be right-handed.
I was wondering about that. Her arm seems a little... Like, her right arm seems a little bit... limp.
But now...
I wonder if that was Yeah, so that is intentional, obviously.
it locked up on me.
Ah, I see.
So we're gonna have to figure out what the hell murder happened in this place beforehand, right? About the flowers. Right, okay, and we've already looked at them. Let's just look at Iris. Iris is looking this way. Alright, let's talk to Hitomi. About Renju.
By the way, I heard that you were friends with the president of Lemniscate, Mr. Okiura.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
Eitoku High.
Okay, so she's friends with... Okay. I'm trying to remember our little web that we'd put together last time.
I know everything on the internet.
Fair. Do you know Renju's ex-wife?
Yes, I do. But I only met her twice. Once at Renju's wedding, and then again just a few months ago. Why do you ask?
No reason.
Here's another little detail. I love how during that conversation, Iris is looking toward her mother's, watching her mother's reaction, then turning back and appraising our response to certain things. It kind of clues you in on what the characters are thinking about and what they might know. Can I ask how old you are?
I'm 37.
And Miss Iris here is 18?
Yup.
You were very young when you had her.
Yes, just 19 years old.
What about your husband?
I don't have one.
Divorce?
Mr. Date, please.
This isn't... Okay.
It's all right, Iris.
What? I know everything on the internet. What a hero, right?
I've never been married.
A single mother.
Yes.
Interesting. I saw her in my dream last night. That's impossible. Where do you work?
I'm a teacher at the local elementary school.
A teacher. Must be a tough job.
Oh, not for me. I love children.
Aw.
Even the struggles and challenges.
Maybe they
Quite rewarding for
pay their
me.
public educators like a fair living wage in Japan. I don't know how that. I don't know if the culture there is different than it is here, where it seems like we both want to vehemently respect the people that teach our children and also like vilify them and not pay them enough. I don't quite understand how that works here, but maybe it's different overseas.
Do you know me?
Well, that's such a weird way of phrasing that question. What do you mean, do you know me? Not, do I know you? Do you know me? It's those little dialogue choices that just...
Sorry for the strange question. It just feels like we've met before.
No. This is the first time we've met.
Of course.
Iris' mother, Tomi Sagan. About the flowers. Yes, I know, and we've looked at the flowers a dozen times over, and yet you keep bringing up the prompt for me to look at the fucking flowers. Why? I looked at the flowers. What else do you want from me? There's something else I'm supposed to look at. Oh, I didn't look at the light. It's for lighting. Yeah, but it is, buddy. There's something else I could have looked at. Yeah, because it still says I have stuff to say. There's the goodbye one. Like, and I don't want to say goodbye just yet. I'm just confused as to what it wants me to get out of that conversation. I've done all the things I can do. They are indispensable while striking, but not also indispensable enough to pay and treat better. Right? It's similar to the conversation we're having around essential workers now, where we want to like hold them up as heroes and be like, oh yeah, you're the ones keeping our things together. But then that's that willingness to treat them, that willingness to reward their them continuing to work in dangerous conditions stops at just past giving them free pizza and doesn't go as far as making sure they all get health care and making sure they're all paid well. It's one of the reasons I can't go back and work retail again despite having done that for like a decade. Oh, I haven't looked at the dining table. The dining table.
We could always sit here and ask the spirits what they think.
What the fuck kind of observation is that, Date?
It's not a divining table.
More mouth sounds. Refrigerator.
Date, a riddle. How do you put a giraffe in a refrigerator?
We're doing this? Vibe I always get from gringos on teachers is anything but respect. Like, gringo culture really hates education, treats it not like a good but a necessary evil. Yeah. And also a lot of people who like to jump in and kind of dictate what should and shouldn't be taught in classrooms that don't really have the expertise to be doing so.
What?
The solution is this. You open the door, put the giraffe in, and close the door.
What kind of a riddle is that?
Another riddle. How do you put an elephant in the refrigerator?
I love
Isn't it the
these.
same answer? Open the door, put it in, close the door.
Incorrect. The giraffe is already
These riddles
inside.
are so silly. I remember getting told these as a kid, and I think what frustrated me most about them is how each of them had kind of a different premise to it that wasn't really given to you, and you have no reason to assume that they're going to work that way, because they're presented to you as a riddle, not like a bizarre logic puzzle. So you apply like the logic of riddles to them, and it's like, oh, congratulations, you've managed to confuse me by saying a thing is a riddle that is actually not a riddle. Good for you, buddy.
You must remove the giraffe before you put the elephant inside. That is the solution.
Your riddles could use some work.
Yeah, I'm with you, Date. In Spanish, calling someone educated is always a compliment. In the U.S., it's an insult. Yeah, kind of like it's got that connotation over here to it, but a very Umaneko core, yeah. It's more Cohen than Riddle. A little bit, yeah. Is it actually an insult in the U.S.? It can be. Calling someone educated can be a way of kind of making them seem like elitist, above it all, like separating them from the working and the common people. It's often a weird distinction to make, but it definitely happens. It's a fridge. It's a microwave.
Iba, let me know if you're cold. I'll pop you in there and warm you up.
I would suggest putting your heart in there first.
Oh, these two are such great banter. Alright, so I've looked at everything in the fucking room, Iris. About the flowers. Yeah, you were. Okay, I don't know. I admit, I don't know what else the game wants me to do with that, so I'm just gonna move on. Let's say goodbye.
Well, I think it's time for me to be heading
Yo,
home.
It's a poo-poo. Welcome to the stream. Put enough sarcasm in anything is an insult? Yeah. Being educated in the U.S. for a lot of people is considered more elitist compared to the working class than being rich is. It's wild. Yeah, right? Like, we get this whole group of people that are like heroes of the working class who are so rich and have never worked an actual honest day's labor in their lives. It's fucking bizarre. Sometimes it feels like I'm in the fucking Twilight Zone. I stood and headed for the door. Iris and Hitomi stood politely.
Mr. Date, we'll see each other again, right?
You sure you want that? I'm a cop after all. If you ever see me again, it probably won't be under the best of circumstances.
Oh.
But because you're Mizuki's friend, yeah, we might see each other again.
So...
She is kind of like my roommate after all.
What?
Anyway.
What?
You see
I love that flat... What? What? Your roommate's a 12-year-old girl? So, what are the odds on Iris being our daughter that we've forgotten about? And her being our...
Excuse me.
And,
well,
Hitomi being our wife from before we got brain needed.
Take care, Date.
Pretty good odds, right? Right? Yeah, I think so too. Decade of propaganda saying schools are making our children gay, left wing, right? God, I wish our school had made me gay.
Date, let's go over the facts of the case.
good idea.
We're gonna take a look around first. It's the passenger seat. It's empty. Glove box.
Do you hide your risque reading material in there, Date?
Not at all. Why would I hide them there?
Glove box. We'll look at the center console. Iba's fit into the center of the wheel. Oh, Iba's in the center of the wheel? Dash.
Dashboard.
Dashboard.
I every time these little bits come up. I didn't realize Iba could get... That's so cool. Sorry. Let's see. So that's how we're getting a view of ourselves, is because Iba's hanging out there and giving us the camera view that... Oh, that's clever.
Hi, my name is Kaname Date. Nice to meet you. What? Date? I have the same name. What a coincidence.
Perhaps he's had too much medication.
And also, Iba keeps offhandedly mentioning a medication that we have, so...
Hey, me. Want to play a game? Sure, let's play I Spy. I spy something round. My eyeball. Correct. I win.
I will terminate you.
The fact that not only these conversations are in the game, but they got the voice actors to do all these silly little bits is just so charming.
Don't push yourself, Date.
I think that's what, the writing and voice acting in the game is charming. It is never not charming.
No, I'm fine, Date.
You do not appear to be fine.
There's me. It's unsettling to see yourself with the naked eye. I suppose not the naked eye. My left eye, Iba, is outside the socket walking around. Whatever Iba sees is sent to the optic nerve in my left eye socket. Her body and the terminal in the back of my eye socket are connected wirelessly. I see myself through Iba. I wonder if Iba sterilizes herself before hopping back in Date's eye socket. Otherwise, it'd be pretty gross, right? Where my slewest gamers at? Hello there, Bork thing. Welcome to the stream. Alright, let's hear the timeline of events.
Iba, can you give me a timeline of the events of the crime?
At once.
Alright, let's see what happens. So we've got our own
I
suspicions
wonder
here.
who sent that Nile message to Mizuki.
Approximately 5 p.m., Shoko's time of death. Unknown time in the evening, Mizuki receives a Nile message. Unknown sender requests to come to Bloom Park. Approximately 8:10 p.m., Mizuki calls Ota, asks him to accompany her to Bloom Park. Approximately 9 p.m., Mizuki and Ota discover Shoko's corpse. Ota leaves Mizuki, flees crime scene. Approximately 9:05 p.m., Ota reports crime via payphone. Approximately 9:30 p.m., first responders arrive on scene, discover Shoko's corpse. 10:50 p.m. is when we arrive on scene. Okay. That sounds less like a goober, but it works. He's more of a like an understated goober. He's definitely a goober, but like a
Probably
but
the
more of
culprit
like
themselves.
it's definitely a little bit subtler.
But Mizuki wouldn't obey the instructions of a complete stranger.
Then Mizuki knew the sender.
That's a good observation. We never really thought about who sent Mizuki the message that got her to go there. And if Date's read on Mizuki is right, and why I guess I would trust his read on her to be right. They live together. Yeah, that's a good
That's what I'm
conclusion.
thinking.
Or the suspect used her friend's phone.
Or that.
Iba, can you hack into the phone and find out who sent the Nile message?
Nile's security protocols are intricate. It will take time to decipher.
All right, well, still. About Shoko's corpse.
The estimated time of death is yesterday, Friday, around 5 p.m. The cause of death is blood loss from multiple stab wounds to
Right,
the
so
torso.
that's how we found. Okay. Right.
The weapon used to commit the murder is almost certainly the ice pick Mizuki was holding when we discovered her. There were no fingerprints, hair, or other clues left behind by the culprit.
Yep. Can we go back to what more is there to say about the corpse?
The corpse was found tied up on one of the horses of the merry-go-round.
Okay, we're just going over. Okay, then.
This makes it clear that the killer had no intention of hiding their
Makes
crime.
sense.
Rather, it appears as though it was displayed deliberately,
Our perp wants the limelight.
or is attempting to send some kind of message.
There are easier ways to send a message. All right, what else we got on the corpse? Apparently, there's still more.
The corpse was found with her left eye removed.
Right, which is strange because the left eye is the same one that we have removed. The same one that the corpse had bloodied. Or the skeleton had bloodied in our dream. And it's the one where Iba lives. So that's definitely got to be a very... we actually don't know how common... We haven't been told how common beings like Iba are in this world yet. But it definitely seems like that's kind of targeted directly to us. Either the eyeball AIs are common enough that Shoko would have also had one, or it's a message to us.
That eyeball has yet to be found. According to Iris's testimony, when Ota first discovered the body, the ice pick was still lodged in the left eye socket.
Right, she pulled it out.
So why did Mizuki have the ice pick? Could she have taken the eye?
Why would she take the eye? I thought
When we arrived on the
my
scene,
read on it was
there
that she just
no
took it
blood
out
on the
out of
horse the body
desperation
was
when she
mounted
found the
upon.
body. But there's probably a little more to why she has it. No blood. Right, so she was
Which means the merry-go-round wasn't the murder
she was
scene.
moved there.
Shoko was killed somewhere else and then brought there to be displayed.
Yeah, she was probably like paralyzed or poisoned somewhere else, and there's probably like 2 blood stains on the carpet of the dining room that would tip you off to that, and that's all you got to go on. I'm not bitter. I'm a little
That means
bitter.
Mizuki couldn't have done it. She's 12. She can't move a body or drive a car.
Were you considering her a suspect?
That's part of the job. If there's even the slightest possibility.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's
Then
as good
this
as
is
a
good news.
alibi as any. She couldn't have moved the body there. Still, I don't think we were really suspecting her to begin with, but
It means the likelihood of Mizuki being the killer is almost 0.
I knew that from the start. She would never put her hands on her own mother. She doesn't have what it takes to commit murder.
Aiba is charging right now. She doesn't have a built-in generator. Means I have to charge her sometimes. Why was Mizuki inside the column?
Perhaps she was playing hide and seek.
Hide and seek?
It was not a serious suggestion. I was merely joking.
Yeah,
as
why
you
would
call
she be
it.
in the column? Because she's in... So, when she and Oda got there would have been no one else around, right? I wonder if someone else came along the scene and, like, scared Mizuki off. And then she had to go... And then she was like, where can I hide? And this is her desperation move. And for whatever reason, she already has the ice pick in her hands at this point. So she goes and hides in here while someone else comes by. That would be strange, though. Why would there be someone else here? Aiba fits right in the steering wheel. She's charging right now. Anything on your mind?
Yes, as a matter of fact. I checked the surveillance cameras around Bloom
I can't
Park
tell if
again.
she can't kill. Has never felt the life of another slip between her fingers. Ever seen the light vanish from the... Are you recording this?
And I noticed something strange.
Something strange?
It's
There
strange.
were no cars.
Oh.
Yesterday, in the parking lot and the streets in the vicinity, there was not a single vehicle.
That is strange.
Are you sure?
I am.
Then, how did the suspect move the corpse?
I have no idea.
Maybe she was then killed nearby and carried? No, because then we would have had to see her approach on foot. I guess she wasn't checking for her walking there, but still, that's worrisome.
Welcome back.
Hey, boss.
I brought her here after her examination was over.
I love Boss. Boss is really cool. I like her energy.
Mizuki.
Mizuki. Oh, she's our daughter
Has
figure.
she said anything?
No, still can't talk.
Was it okay for you to bring her here?
I got permission from the hospital. Apparently, the hospital director has been poking a few of the nurses. So I asked him about that, and all of a sudden he seemed very open to the idea.
That's not permission, it's blackmail.
Same thing.
Our boss is a bastard, and I love her for it.
You know what you need to do now, right? Sync with her.
Sync, huh? Sync? We need to sync? I don't know if I'm ready to sync. Alright, so this is gonna be some, like, Black Mirror, we can, like, read her memory shit. That is kind of our raison d'etre, right? Like, we are... Raison d'etre? Raison d'etre. We are, like, super mind police people. Also, our fucking tech bro looks like a fucking super villain. A binder full of papers. Looks like the manual for the sync machine.
Interesting. This kind of furniture is often used for pile drivers in professional wrestling.
Now, where on earth did you learn that?
I love that look of the Dante's like, what the fuck? Look. The CRT monitor.
Date, look! It's the girl from that horror movie, coming out of the well.
What the hell are you talking about?
A CRT monitor. No one crawled out of it. Yet. I opened it up. It's completely packed with books. They're all homoerotic BL manga and gay romance novels. Interesting, Peter. Interesting. Metal shelf placed along the wall. Peter looks like a Pokemon character SMT. He looks like the villainous team leader in Pokemon. Strange strings of characters and figures scroll across the monitor. The door to the sink room. There's nothing on the monitor. Alright, we're gonna keep looking around here before we do our sinking. Just a chair. Man, I want to have a fucking built underground lab that has a big hemispherical room like this with an observation thing behind it. This is fucking amazing. This is the aesthetic for, like, we are doing dubiously moral sciencey shit. And I am here for it. There's an enormous machine beyond the window. This machine is known as the sink machine. Zuki's lying on the sink machine on the other side of the glass. Okay, before we look at those two, let's also look at behind us. The locker.
Searching. Classic. Alternative. Progressive.
It looks like a common rider without the end helmet. Yeah, right? Lucas, hello. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I don't know if I said hello yet, but hello, hello.
That's rock.
The exit. Alright, anything else in here to see? Doesn't look like it. Let's take a look at Pewter. That's Pewter. His real name is Amanoma, but he goes by Pewter here. 36 years old. He's a member of Abyss, like me. He's a genius engineer that designed the sync system and other machines. He also invented Iba. He's her caretaker, in a way. Right now, he's operating the sync console. How's Mizuki doing?
Her vitals are stable.
Why does he dress like that? If Vivian wasn't in a meeting right now, I'd have her come back me up. But yeah, he looks like a fucking
She is
Sentai
also
villain.
stable. I think we can proceed.
Either it's the most obvious, like, candidate for, like, the I'm gonna be evil during the third act character, or it's just a bizarre choice. You sure this is okay?
She's only 12. You sure this is okay?
He's allowed
The
to have
machine
drip?
is
I don't know
safe.
if this is
I can
drip.
guarantee
The
that.
dude's with, this dude isn't just wearing drip. He's got the whole fucking rain cloud on.
You have nothing to worry about.
You might be wearing drip. He's got the whole fucking storm. About Iba.
Hey, Pewter. About Iba. Could you do something about her personality?
Do something about it?
It wouldn't kill her to be more modest. Maybe a little more ladylike?
If you dare reprogram me, I will self-destruct in your eye socket. I fucking love Iba so much. I mean, if I could get away with dressing like that, if you can get away with dressing like that, like you've got like a certain energy to you. So like, good. This is drip for Steins Gate characters, right? Right? That's like. Not even. Like, even Okabe just gets away with a fucking lab coat. Like, this guy's got the whole green highlights, the big flared collar, like, the perfectly grayed hair, and, like, the matching, like, single sheet of plastic shades.
Huh. So you were listening, huh?
I say, boss. Hey, boss. Boss is watching Mizuki through the glass. Sure you want to do this?
If we don't do it now, then when? This is exactly the kind of situation Abyss was founded for.
Oh, so we're a hammer in search of a nail, are we?
Besides, if you dive into Mizuki's subconscious, you may be able to help her.
Okabe would wear this to sleep if he could. Yeah, probably.
Her aphonia is psychogenic. Physically, she's fine. Her injuries are mental. Which is understandable after seeing her mher like that. You may be able to heal her, Date.
I don't know. The
just
one
have
thing
to
about
sync
the
with
science
her.
adventure universe is that outside of fucking Chaos Head, which has its own shit going on, like Steins Gate Robotics Notes, everyone looks like a fucking normie in those games.
You're the only one who can.
Did you get Renji's permission?
Renju Okiura is Mizuki's legal guardian. Did you get permission from him?
I couldn't get in touch with him.
What? I thought he was being questioned by a local unit.
His questioning ended around noon. He hasn't been heard from since.
Why would he?
I don't know.
It's kind of sussy. Any progress on the investigation?
You're asking me that now? I'm asking you to sync with Mizuki because we have no progress.
Fair enough.
Maybe Mizuki saw something at the scene. Maybe she went inside that merry-go-round to hide, but she isn't answering any questions. The only way to find out is to dive into her subconscious mind. Don't you
Really
agree?
sounds like we're hammer looking for a nail here. Like we've got the technology. It feels like Abyss is a department that somehow got this budget to be created, had all this stuff, made for it, because someone sold them on this like near future cyberpunk dream, and now they've got all the fancy shiny equipment and they're just trying to find use cases for it. All right. Mizuki's lying in the sink machine on the other side of the glass. I'll try talking to her. She can't hear me from here. Oh, okay, we can... Are you ready?
We are ready to begin.
Date, go to the sync room.
Got it.
Agent Date, Mizuki is reacting. Her heart rate is rising and her brainwaves are showing signs of disturbance. She may be getting nervous about the procedure.
A little bit.
Date, try to calm her down.
How do I do that?
It's true that she can't speak to you, but she can hear you. Try talking with her.
Sure thing, boss.
The sink machine. The subject's chair. Person sitting here is the subject of the sinking. Oh, we can look around. Boss is watching us through the glass. I should say something.
Why are you talking to me right now?
Peter's watching me through the glass.
Agent Date, please. Mizuki needs you.
The sign outside the department says, we demand respect and respectfully ask for work. Yeah, right. Sync gear. Sync and the subject both wear the gear over their eyes during the sync. Because that's the kind of interface. Door to the control room. Past that door is actually another door that will take you to the 6th basement floor of the government building. The entrance to the syncing room is connected to the control room and a passageway. Alright. Zuki's lying on the chair. So here's what's gonna happen.
I'm gonna be inside your head. I'll be looking for clues about the culprit.
Not only that, we will also attempt to discover the cause of Mizuki's muteness and rectify it. With her aphonia cured, we can ask her further questions directly.
About Abyss.
Mizuki, I've never told you this, but I'm not an ordinary policeman. I belong to a special investigation unit called Abyss. Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. We explore the human
That's
mind
such a
with
forced
state-of-the-art
acronym,
technology
and it's a forced
research.
acronym for something that's not even, like, correct.
There are a billion kinds of suspects and persons of interest out there. People that lie, people that don't say anything, people that have head injuries, or some that have deep mental wounds that keep them from talking. So, how do we get clues from these people? We have to get inside their heads. The truth is in their minds. Our job is to find it.
I do like how he's speaking to Mizuki like he is a concerned father, which is basically like he's her father figure now, right? Because she lives with him for some unspecified reason.
I know it looks scary, but trust me, there's nothing to be afraid of.
I guess that's what's endearing about him, is that he's a weird horn dog when it comes to being around his boss. And then he is like an absolute, like, wonderful, like, he's not wonderful, but he is clearly trying his best here.
There's no pain, no side effects. When this is all over, you'll go back to your regular life like this never happened. Sinking is what we call diving into someone's subconscious mind. You sink deep down into their psyches, and you synchronize with their true selves.
I also love how Date's eyeballs, it's not just that they're different colors, it's like like his left eye clearly looks different from his right.
People like me are called sinkers.
The Mizuki and Date relationship is one of the best parts of the story.
Sinkers enter the
I believe it.
subconscious.
I believe it. Like, if it's even going to
dreamlike
deliver
state
on
we call
half of what it's
insomnia.
promising with this right now, I am here for it.
It's Latin for dream. There are 6 sinkers at Abyss. I'm one of them.
And this is all over.
Hey, Mizuki. When this is all over, what should I say?
Uh-oh, is this an inflection point? Should I drop a save? Oh, we only get 3 save files, huh? Let's go get some of that stew you like.
Hey, remember when we went last time? You were laughing about how it looked like throw up? But it tasted so good. You were devouring it. You kept saying it looked awful, but you loved it.
Do you not have a more heartwarming story?
This is incredibly heartwarming. I think it's heartwarming.
I'm sorry, I'm really bad at this.
Date, her heart rate is steadying. EEG is stable.
Date, get into position. Let's begin.
Oh, and Special Agent, I forgot to mention one thing. I added a new feature to the sync system.
New feature.
You'll learn more when you're synced. It's very useful.
Sure, got it.
All right. Ooh. Okay. I'm a huge fan of the dangling cable aspect of.
Date.
I love this. I already love like the
Okay.
sci-fi like
Ready anytime.
hemispherical room with like a
Remember,
a
Date, you have only 6
view
minutes
with like
in
a
the Somnium
a
world.
control room right on
Any
looking in.
longer,
I'm also a
your
fan of
consciousness
big
will be
fucking machines in the
absorbed
center
by
of
the
these
subjects.
rooms
Yeah,
with tons
I
of
know.
cables dangling loose
Find the
everywhere.
lead.
Like that's
Get
such
out
a
in under
fucking
6 minutes.
aesthetic. I am about that.
We're counting on you.
She loves eating delicious throw up, Date. Keep at it.
Let's begin.
Right, so we got 6 minutes. That's not enough time. So I remember this is as far as I got on my first go round. And it was at this point I discovered that it was not going to be like just a chill visual novel that I could just play in bed at 3 a.m. and read a little bit. It was one that was actually going to demand that I like have like fucking timers and shit. And like, I don't know about y'all, but I do not like hard timers on stuff. I get it. It's a mechanic. It's fine. It just is not something I find relaxing. I find it very stressful. Even if they're like actually generous timers, it's more like just like just the thought that I don't have enough time to take something at my own pace, which is where we're at right now. So we're gonna drop a save here, actually, beginning of this scene, so I don't have to.
What was that?
Nothing.
I was merely trying to enter the scene like a cybernetic assassin from the future.
Yeah, she was.
Well, if you're trying to do that, you'd have to do it naked. Is this Bloom Park?
Okay, so she's got the carousel and a bird cage. Is that a Persona 4 reference?
Lightning and a bird cage. Maybe this is representative of Mizuki's state of mind.
The fact that Shoko was killed here must weigh heavily on Mizuki's heart.
Mizuki should be inside that column.
To get the information we need, we will have to deal with the lightning and the cage and get to Mizuki.
Move fast, or time is going to run out.
Unnecessary. Look around.
Look around?
This is the new feature of sync that Pewter mentioned.
You can stop time?
Only when standing still. Time is moving incredibly slowly.
Can't be
Currently,
Persona 4 reference.
you
We
and I
don't
are
have any
transmitting
homophobia yet.
information at high
Boom,
speed.
got him. I am still so bitter about that game. I will never not be bitter about that game.
So it only appears as though time has stopped. Are you familiar with the concept of time dilation?
It has to do with relativity, right? Two people can experience time differently depending on space-time.
This is similar
It
to
always, it has always, is always, and will always go back to P5.
that. The
Exactly.
flow of time in Somnium is different than the real world.
This could be useful. You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes, right? But with this, you could take your time and explore.
Let's get started. Somnium scan. Activate.
Alright, so. Mental lock number 1. I love this. Number 2. Number 3. Alright, we gotta break her psyche locks. Alright, Nick, we gotta break her psyche locks. We're just doing how I taught you. Mizuki's mute. By healing her mental wounds, you may be able to get important info.
To reach Mizuki, something must be done about the lightning that keeps striking the birdcage.
Lightning's supposed to strike at the highest point.
You know what? I'm gonna replace the save right here after the whole cutscene bit, just so I can.
An ice pick piercing Shoko's photograph.
Aiba, the speaker over there. It's shaking.
I see. It must be connected to the ice pick.
Oh, dream logic.
What do we do here?
Healing Mizuki should be your top priority.
I know.
An ice pick stabbed into Shoko's photograph.
1 out of 2. What does that mean?
Right. No one would want to see their mother like this.
Yo, dream logic.
It keeps going. What is this?
Something happened over there.
All right, cool.
The pillar became a lightning rod.
Looks like we
Okay,
can
I'm
get to
getting
the
it.
birdcage
I'm
now.
here so far.
Our next step must be to remove it.
So according to the map, we've got 2 different ways of doing this, huh?
Date, we got a timing.
A timey?
Time induction matter in encephalon.
What the fuck does that mean?
You can think of it as an item that affects the flow of time. Using this, you can slow down or speed up time in Somnium.
Is this another function Pewter added?
Correct.
Sounds like
I
a dream.
like Aiba happily hanging out on a bench.
Well, it is a dream. And because it is a dream, extraordinary things such as this are possible.
Got it. Guess I'll try to use them where I can.
Items that affect time you'll sometimes obtain them when you perform an action. Okay. So let's take a look around. The gate is highlighted for some reason. Okay. Go look at the gate real quick.
The entrance gate.
Tackle or open?
Leave it to me. The gate hurts more than I do.
Doubt it.
The entrance gate.
So open the entrance gate then? I was sitting on a bench. What bird shall
We'll
she
need
eat?
more
Right?
than a little force to open this. This gate is as solid as my virtue.
I don't know how solid your virtue is.
Okay, there was other stuff over here to look at.
An enormous bird cage.
Big bird cage. We can't lift. Okay, let's not worry about that yet.
The control room of the merry-go-round lifted out of the ground.
Let's open that.
What is your plan once I am inside?
It is a control room. Maybe we can do something in there.
Good old
I do
sci-fi
not
acronyms.
think
I
it will
love
be
them.
that
They're
easy.
so good.
Just try it.
Well then. Hello?
I didn't expect to see this inside.
Yeah, neither did I.
I do not see an exit either.
But there's something suspicious here.
This isn't good.
I see 2 bird cages.
Looks like there's something inside them. Take a look.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
A
So we're gonna
bird
have to blow
cage
it
with
away or
blown
lift it up.
rubbers inside. There is also a deflated rubber on the floor.
Could you please not call it a rubber? You can say balloon.
I do not understand. It is clearly rubber.
Please.
This'll be easy.
Okay, so let's try lifting this. Don't worry, Date. We can extend the time we stay in Somnium using the BOFA.
What? But it was so heavy.
What's the BOFA? BOFA these nuts.
But nothing happened.
Yeah, that is these two.
Oh? What is this?
A deflated balloon.
Retry will allow you to return to a save point just after unlocking a mental lock. Okay. 3 retries, going back, 1 lock costs 1, going back 2 costs 2. Okay.
A deflated rubber.
I told you, please call it a balloon.
What are you getting so worked up about?
Let's blow that thing up.
Understood.
It's huge. I wish your boobs were that big.
Are you serious? Those are obscenely large for a human. Well, I suppose I am not technically.
But don't encourage him.
So...
Date, please, be quiet.
There it goes. Later, Gator. Oh. Well, we got it out, so...
You were able to get out?
Perhaps the balloon was the key.
I remember now. A story I heard from Mizuki a while back. One time when Mizuki was just a little girl, Shoko bought her a balloon. It's one of the nice helium ones, but the string slipped through her hand. The balloon sailed up into the sky. Shoko snapped. She scolded Mizuki for hours. And that's why Mizuki put the balloons inside the birdcage. That way they could never fly away again. I guess I made her relive a painful memory.
Alright, now that the birdcage is off, let's get Mizuki.
Do you not see the horses spinning at hurricane speeds?
If you stop time, you can go in, right?
But I cannot stop time while I'm moving.
I love. Look at her face. Her just like, are you a dumbass face? Dante spilling his fetishes all over the place. Hey, no yucking is yum. It's just like time and a place, dude. Time and a place.
Oh, right. Guess we gotta figure out how to stop it from spinning.
All right, let's take a look at the map. Oh, this fucks me up because this isn't inverted, but that is. Okay, so there's something over there. Microphone over here.
This appears to be the microphone for the speaker.
Hmm. Do you think this will help? Let's try it.
Listen up, miscreant. I know you're hiding in there. Throw down your weapon and come out with your hands up.
Nothing happened.
Your parents would be very disappointed in you. You can fix this. You have so much to
I love
live
how she's
for.
going through like
You can't give up
so
hope
many
now.
different like.
You're having fun, aren't you?
Oh, okay. Stop Mizuki's tears.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
A mic.
Stop it! Stop it already!
That was worth a shot.
The panda is floating.
Hmm.
All right. What is this?
What?
Merry-go-rounds can fly?
Sure,
Dante,
okay.
Over there.
That works.
Iris? Why?
Wait, Iris? Uh-oh. Why is it Iris in the fetal position with cuts and bruises all over her back?
Why is Iris...
She appears to be frozen.
What the hell is going on?
What the hell is going on?
What is this?
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
Why do you never keep quiet? Is this fun for you?
Oh
Giving your mother a
no.
hard time?
I don't like this at all.
That hurts! That hurts! Please stop! I'm sorry!
Why are you here?
I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
If you weren't here, everything would be fine.
I'm sorry!
Apologizing means nothing.
Wow, this sucks. Ooh.
Say something. Don't make me into the bad guy.
Oh. Oh, no, not the... Oh, Shoko.
But...
What's that look, huh?
Ow!
Ooh.
I'm sorry!
Mizuki's VA fucking giving it their all, too. Holy fuck.
It's all your fault. You. I wish you had never been born. Mizuki's voice. The other voice is likely...
Damn. What's going on here?
And why is Iris here?
Iba, look out!
What? I was about to become a pancake.
Good thing this isn't a bed and breakfast.
Law
That
got him.
frozen iris does intrigue me. But Mizuki first.
Let's get to Mizuki while the merry-go-round is stopped.
You choose the correct answer as your final action. You can actually exceed the 360-second time limit. Okay. More than 1 second when you clear, you get a prize? Okay, cool.
You have 3 minutes, Date.
It's Mizuki. Mizuki, step back.
It was worth a shot.
No good.
Damn.
It's Mizuki.
Let's try this. Boy, do I love Umineko.
Mizuki,
Yeah, don't we all?
Can you hear me? We will protect you, Mizuki.
I have a feeling some people might be behind the
We
stream.
will
but
always
that's
be
fine.
there for you. So, it's all right now.
Hey, do you think we can use that speaker? Maybe she needs to hear her mother's voice.
Is that what it is? Well, this hurts like a motherfucker.
Mom loves you, Mizuki. I love you.
Jesus Christ.
I am so
And all of the
glad
fucking
we're
horses
born.
writhing on the...
So glad.
God
Hey,
damn.
do you hear something?
Is that a phone ringing?
Where's it coming from?
Date, don't! You can't stay any longer!
Huh. I like how it shows that there was another path too, so there's something else we could have done here. Proper somnium and it already feels. I love this game. God damn, yeah. That was less stressful than I remember it being. So, that's encouraging at least. Day 2, Saturday. God, I am all here for this. In mystery stories, you replace all dramatic ringtones with the shit people actually use. Right? Like, cat party.
Are you okay? Mizuki.
Oh no.
She hasn't been healed. She's still traumatized.
Did we fail? Oh god, we failed. I didn't know it was possible to fail.
Iba, call Iris's phone. It's urgent.
Why the rush?
Please, just call.
Hello?
This is Kaname Tate from the MPD. I met you earlier today.
Oh, Date. Is something wrong?
Where are you right now?
I'm at home.
Okay, don't go anywhere. Lock the door and stay at home.
Can you tell me why?
Mom, your mother's sex tones are Muttley's laugh from Wacky Races and the Simpsons bully going, those are pretty good. Way back in the day, I used, when I had my first cell phone, and it was an old flip phone, and I, instead of paying for any kind of, like, dial tone, instead of paying for, like, ring back or any of that stuff, what I did was I held up my iPhone earbuds to the speaker of the phone and played like a little track and made my own custom ringtone that way. It was pretty terrible quality, but you know what? That's how we did it. That's how we got it done.
Who cares why? This is a direct order from the police.
You mean a personal order?
Okay. But if I do, will you play Shovel Forge with me tomorrow?
No.
Then go on a date with me.
A date?
If you promise me we'll go on a date, I'll
Iris,
stay home and
no.
not say a
Stop this.
If you don't
Stop
promise
it.
me, then I'll wander around the city dragging a heavy suitcase.
All right. Understood.
Understood?
Great. Looking forward to seeing
Iris,
you tomorrow.
stop this.
Fine. Just don't go outside, okay?
Stop it.
If anything happens, call me immediately. My number is...
I have it in my history. See ya.
What was that? A phone call?
It's nothing.
Well, this sucks. Different strings of characters and numbers continue to scroll on the monitor. This monitor is turned off. CRT monitor.
Today is Saturday. No reaction drama should be broadcasting soon.
First, no, it won't. Second, that's not even a TV.
Okay, so there is new dialogue for looking around again this time, so we'll do that. Long table.
This brings me back. Date and I used to make love on this table.
We did not. We just poured salmon roe and seaweed salad all over each other.
What?
That sounds even more kinky.
What? What? Again, not out to yuck anyone's yum here, but what? Many objects are scattered on the table. Open the binder. There are pictures of macho-looking men in loincloths with roses in their mouths. Okay. Binder. He's got binders full of men. Metal shelf. This door leads to the sink room. Alright, what else we got here? Chair. Peter standing with his hands in his pockets. About Somnium.
In a normal
The non sequiturs this game adds up. The non sequiturs are great though.
Remove themselves from it. Dreams are first-person experiences. However, the circumstances are slightly different during a sink. The sinker dives into the subject's mind and experiences their subconscious thoughts.
Which in this case is the Colosseum, and alright.
But this dream is experienced as an observer, as though you were watching a play. The subject is the author, director, and
Like, look at those
actor.
fucking glasses. What is funnier? If he just bought those somewhere at a store, or if they're prescription?
The sinker is merely the audience.
About the ringtone I heard in Somnium. Now I want to listen to
I know about the ringtone.
Now I really want to listen to the Psy album, Insomnia. Damn, Psy is such a good band.
But I couldn't tell where it was coming from.
Did Mizuki actually hear that? Or was it just a dream? Or her imagination?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Hmm.
Can you analyze the sound or something?
Unfortunately not.
So that cell phone signal, the cell
the
call
corpse you
was
saw in Somnia.
anomalous. Commissioned them using his science budget. Nice.
You're wondering if that was some kind of vision of the future.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, let's see. As a man of science, I don't believe in
As a
such
man of
things.
science, Pewter, have you looked at yourself in the goddamn mirror recently?
Prophecies and the like. However, if it was a prophecy, I would suggest the girl wear some kind of metal plate.
Huh?
You saw her. She was stabbed countless times.
Is
in the
that
back.
what? Okay, is that I couldn't like figure out what they were trying to tell us with those wounds. Stab. Okay, so it's stab. I thought it was like meant to be like whip marks, like she was beaten in like a similar way to Mizuki, but no. If she was stabbed in the back, that opens it up to it being a metaphor instead of a literal injury. Okay.
She could have used some stab-proof armor or something.
Bought at a store, but because he needs prescription glasses, he only wears his. This. Nice.
Just indulging in the fantasy of real-life prophecies.
Again,
Don't mind
have you
me.
looked at yourself lately,
Anyway,
dude?
prophecies are simply not possible.
True.
You see?
Alright, so we're done with Peter. Can see the sink machine through the window. Hey, boss. Locker.
Hey, Date. Remember that time you were blackout drunk?
No, I was blackout drunk.
You thought that locker was a urinal?
Please don't remind me.
God, the energy between boss and Date is like perfect. Like the one thing I'm all, like sold on immediately is we don't have a lot of them so far, but by this point I am fully convinced the character writers know what they're doing. And I like at this point I've seen enough that I trust the character writers to be like give us really good character interactions and write them well. Boston watching Mizuki with a compassionate gaze. About what I saw in Somnium.
No need to report specifics. We saw it all from here in the control room.
She saw it all.
What the sinker sees in Somnium is projected here, remember? We've got it all recorded.
Isn't it incredible? I invented it.
Shut up, Peter. You're
So
not in this
we
conversation.
know about everything you saw. The phone, the frozen corpse.
Do you believe in prophetic dreams?
Where is this coming
The
from?
characters in the game are great. Yeah.
Oh, I see. This is about the body you saw in Mizuki's Somnium. Her name is Iris Sagan, the girl you went to Bloom Park with today.
How do you know that?
Iba told me.
It is one of my duties to deliver regular investigation reports.
Reasonable. Still, dick move though. About prophetic dreams.
Prophecies, huh? That's why you called Iris. But, Date, come on.
I know, a dream is just a dream. Doesn't necessarily have anything to do with reality. But still, I just have this gut feeling.
Wait, I just
Date,
realized.
Are you alright?
We're delving into people's dreams to try to help them heal? Is this Paprika? Are we gonna put on fake
Perhaps
freckles?
the sink is causing negative side effects.
God. Paprika's like... Paprika's the rare combo of a fucking great book and somehow even better film adaptation. Like, if you haven't read the novel itself, it's already well worth watching. Or reading. God, what am I saying? But now, obviously everyone knows the film is fucking amazing. It's Satoshi Kon, right? But, Yasutaka Sasui, the author of Paprika, is also just a really fucking great sci-fi author, and the book is really good, and I highly recommend it. P5, Paprika 5. Got him.
I hope that's all it is.
About Mizuki's Aphonia. How often is
It
the
didn't
movie
go
better?
well.
Right? And also granting that the book itself is already really good.
But it's not all bad. The sink wasn't a total waste of time. We found clues.
Clues. Right.
About the ringtone I heard in Somnium.
Boss, I heard a ringtone in Mizuki's Somnium.
I know. But I couldn't tell where it was coming from.
Yeah.
I know this probably won't come across in the stream, but actually the way they the audio played in the game actually did make it very hard to place like in space, which was very neat.
I don't even know if it's real or something Mizuki invented. But if Mizuki really did hear that ringtone...
Then there must have been a phone somewhere on site.
Did CSI report anything like that?
No, nothing. They searched the site, but didn't find a single thing.
Alright. Hey, Mizuki. I couldn't help Mizuki get her voice back. Sitting on the chair, she looks drained like an abandoned doll. Given what I know about this game, I wonder if this means that we've fucking fucked up for good here. Because I know this game has, like, we've seen in the dream that this game does have at least some branching in it. I wonder if we just if we completely fucked up the opportunity to help Mizuki here. In which case, I'm gonna feel really bad about that later. Are you okay? She didn't answer. About the Nile message.
Mizuki, I have to ask you. You got a Nile message yesterday. And then you went to Bloom Park. Who sent you the message?
I checked her phone, but the history was wiped.
I am trying to identify the sender now, but it will take some time.
Thanks, Pew. About the ice pick.
Mizuki. When we found you at the merry-go-round, you were holding the ice pick. I'm not accusing you of anything. I trust you. I just want to know why you were holding it. Answer me, Mizuki.
Date, please. Yelling at her is counterproductive.
Although I like how it comes from like he's clearly like not able to figure out what to do. About the ringtone I heard Insomnia.
Hey Mizuki, tell me something. In your dream world, I heard a phone ring. Did you hear that somewhere? Or did you just imagine it?
Date, there's no point talking to her. You couldn't heal her. Her symptoms haven't improved. She'll be sent back to the hospital. Maybe the doctors can help her.
About Iris's body.
Mizuki, I saw something strange in your dream. Iris, she was frozen. She was dead. What was that? Tell me, Mizuki, please.
Can we give Mizuki a hug?
Date, there is no point attempting to speak with her.
Well, I gotta do it to advance the game, Iba.
Mizuki's aphonia has not healed.
Mizuki. Summarize for me.
I think I'll go to Bloom Park again.
Looking for the phone?
It might be there, it might not. I just want to be sure. Take care of Mizuki, okay?
Yeah. Leave it to me.
Give Mizuki a hug, you dumbass. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, I think it's a good spot to take a break, too. So I can get some water, keep my voice going, and maybe keep going for a little bit here.
Now the news. Yesterday night, the body of Shoko Nadami was found.
All right, I think we'll leave it. We'll leave it on the screen. All right. All right, everyone. You know the drill. I'm gonna take 10 minutes while I'm gone. Everyone, stand up and walk around for a bit. Drink some water. Eat some food. Take your meds if you haven't today. You know, do all those little things you got to do to take care of yourself. I'll be back in about 10, and when I come back, we will go back to Bloom Park and listen to the radio. Yeah. I'm back, but I'm still going to take a moment here to just sip some water. And if you're still here, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that YouTube algorithm pleasing stuff. I actually don't know if it even helps us out or not, but you know what? Number on bar go up. Give brain dopamine. Make streamer happy. See bar go up. Oh, that is some good water right out of the tap. No, God. All right, let's get back in this. Well, let's finish it up soon because I've got a fucking maple donut with my name on it, waiting for me to get to it.
Her body was recovered from the now-defunct Bloom Park in the Kawasaki
Alright, so now her
district.
murder's on the news.
Autopsy reports revealed that her time of death was roughly 5
Unrealistic
p.m.
part being
last
that people are
afternoon.
listening to the radio at this time.
Police
Maple.
have determined that
Oh
the
yeah,
victim was
Rena, you
killed
weren't here when I
elsewhere
described my
and then
latte
brought to
earlier,
Bloom
were you?
Park to be put on display.
We got some fucking great stuff from the cafe this morning. Kind of really want an apple fritter right now. I feel that. That is the one thing I love about living in Vermont. Is that you can basically get maple flavored whatever whenever you want it. And maple is kind of like the best sweetener for stuff. Like maple is like the best sugar you could put on something. It's so fucking great. The wheel design is great. It really is. Yeah. And like just the way that Iba's in there just looking at us.
The MPD has expanded the scope of their investigation and are encouraging anyone with any information to come forward. In other news, at 6:10 p.m. today, on the outer circle of the Capital City Highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least one truck.
Well, that's not good.
As a result of the pileup, one man was sent to the hospital unconscious in critical condition.
That's not good at all.
6 other individuals were treated for minor injuries. MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
I like how we have nothing to say about that. Just sitting in silence. Also, I hope y'all are enjoying this game. I know this is different from the stuff I usually play on the Palliative stream. But it's something I really wanted to find time to make sure I got done. And even if it's a little bit less like active than some of the other stuff I play, it's still a good time, it seems. Why can we see Iba in the... Okay, hold on. Night sky of Tokyo is bright. The sky's clear, but I still can't see the stars. Wait, there, a shooting star. A wish. A wish! Well, I was thinking the shooting star vanished. Get dunked on. Oh, shooting star! Reika from the Cabaret Club. Shooting star vanished before I could finish my wish. Oh, shooting star! I want a motorboat. Damn it, I was so close. There are no more stars in the sky. Sorry, Date. Kawasaki District buildings in the distance. There's a fence set up around the merry-go-round. It's a bench. Merry-go-round horse skewered upside down. Looks pathetic. Such a weird angle to be looking at this from. It's been 8 years since Bloom Park closed. Weather's gotten to it pretty bad. We'll get to Iba in a moment here. It's a metal pole. What? Oh, here we go. Last night, Mizuki was found in that column. Why was she in there? Stream is great. It's also a good way to fresh up on AI again before Nirvana Initiative comes out. Yeah! I'm looking forward to it. I don't know if we'll wind up playing that. I might wind up streaming that. Maybe. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see what my schedule looks like around then. There is a lot of stuff coming out this year that I am actually looking forward to playing, so. Girl is sitting in the passenger seat. Girl. Scream shrilly. Scream boldly. Who are you? Or warn her.
Excuse me, miss, but you shouldn't be here. This is private property. Wait. Your body is transparent? Wait. Are you a ghost?
Idiot.
He tries.
It's me.
Who you? Me?
It's me.
Whom?
I said me.
But are you a ghost?
I'm not a ghost.
God, the banter between these two.
Then, Iba? But why?
I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
Oh, that's cute.
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality. You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
Yeah, but hopefully you sanitize yourself before getting in there. Looks like Iba is standing right there. How do you appear in Somnium?
I am connected to your brain via artificial nerve. I am part of your working brain. Our minds are one. During the sync, when the data that constitutes your ego is transferred, some of my main programming is also transferred. That is why I appear in Somnium.
Sure.
Do I even need to explain this
I
sort
buy
of
it.
thing to you? I have experienced syncing many times with you, although it is true that I have never appeared to you in this form.
About the ringtone we heard in Somnium.
It was somewhere around here, right? Where I heard the phone ring.
Affirmative.
The source can't be far. The phone must be nearby.
I do not know if it actually exists. Dreams consist of memories, but that does not mean that they perfectly mirror reality. In fact, it is more common that what occurs in dreams is distorted.
Reasonable.
For example, the events witnessed in the last Somnium were absurd, exaggerated, or otherwise warped. Clearly, they do not represent exactly what happened in reality. The ringtone as well.
What? So you're telling me that
Mizuki
what
didn't
we saw
necessarily
was
hear
some
it.
way exaggerated, warped, or some how, like, an exaggerated version of what happened in reality? You're telling me that what we saw and witnessed was not a one-to-one thing of what is actually happening in reality? That there was a layer of, like, almost like fantasy or magic put on top of it that obfuscates the actual truth of what happened? Nah, I don't buy it.
I understand that. But it's our only lead.
Hey, about your appearance.
Come to think of it, you look kind of like you do when you're in Somnium. What's that about?
What do you mean?
Well, you don't usually look like that. You have a Somnium form and another form.
Oh, this?
Yeah, very cute.
Yes, that. Why are you doing this now?
I was bored last night, so
Huh?
I thought you would like it.
Why would I like it?
Unprecedented, right?
Well,
Absolutely.
I
No,
did attempt
never
to shape
done
myself
before.
To your preference.
Dude. Dante, chill the fuck out. She's being nice.
If you could do that, change it. Be Reika from Tiefblau.
I will not.
Why not?
Because I won't.
I see. That's how you do it. Looks like Iba's standing there. This gives me some real Umineko vibe. I don't know what you're talking about. Anything catch your eye?
As I mentioned earlier, I cannot say for certain if there was a phone here. However, if there is, it must be well hidden. CSI has already searched the area thoroughly, but they did not discover anything.
Well hidden, huh? Maybe a place you can't see with the naked eye.
Date. Settle down, Broseph. Alright, so we're not gonna find it just by looking around like this. Do you see anywhere suspicious?
Let me see. I need to analyze the surroundings. It is certainly the case that the phone would be placed somewhere not readily visible to the naked eye, if it exists at all.
That's true. Okay. So then what? Do you want me to just keep prodding you? Am I supposed to, like, just cold find it somewhere? I guess I'll just keep talking to her. Oh, control room. It's the control room of the merry-go-round. It's where the ride is operated. Oh, now I can x-ray the horse, I see. Is this the horse?
Look at that.
It appears to be a smartphone.
I knew it was in the horse.
Don't lie. You doubted me.
So how do I get it out?
I cannot find any weaknesses or
Yeah, how do you
seams in the
fuck do you
horse's
get a...
body.
How the fuck do you get the smartphone in there in the first
The
place?
horse's neck does not detach either.
There must be some hole or something.
I found one.
Where?
The mouth of the horse. I might be able to fit inside. One moment.
Oh, time for our eyeball to pop out. Victim of interfamily abuse hyped because it's an Umneko reference. Oh no.
I got it!
Thank you, Iba.
Yes. Good job, Iba.
Very creepy. Oh, yo! We have a clue list now. Hold on. Iba's sitting on the horse's head. Well done.
Thank you.
This look suits you.
How disrespectful. Do you know how hard it was to make that form?
No.
Oh, I thought it was being nice. I wasn't trying to be a dick. Don't fall.
It's all right. Do not worry about me.
I'm not worried about you. I just don't want to get dirt in my eye socket.
By the way,
Do not worry about me. Finish your search and investigation. You should find some clues.
all right. I bet it's fine. I have to check that phone. All right, so let's look at the smartphone.
Iba, who owned this phone? The number is...
Me too, a 17th century smoker. I gotta work more on that Beatrice cosplay. I told Iba the number. Results came back quickly.
This is a rental phone.
A rental?
Rental phone? You can rent a cell phone? Why would you... Okay. You know what? Sure, fine. I can accept that exists.
The owner is unknown. It is registered under a false identity.
Come on.
Date, look at the device history.
It's gone. No outgoing call history.
What about the incoming history?
Only one call. 9:02 p.m. yesterday.
Mizuki and Ota discovered the corpse at approximately 9 p.m.
Mizuki must have heard this phone.
That would connect to what we experienced
New
in
game,
Insomnia.
failed Corello DeVille cosplay or failed Beato cosplay? It's my first time hearing about this? Yeah, it totally is. I had never, ever heard of a cell phone rental service before. Or burner phones exist. Right, because cell phones in this year are cheap enough that if you needed something for that case, you just get a burner phone. Why would you go through the process of renting a smartphone? One of those Persona fans who, because I was only like, OMG, and from P5. Hey, Wheelbarrow, welcome back. Feel like you've heard of the concept? Fair enough. I mean, that might also be because I am like a fucking white-ass American, so like, what the fuck do I know?
Who is the caller?
Their name isn't displayed. The number isn't in their contacts. In fact, there are no contacts. No numbers at all.
Phone had no email addresses or browsing history. That could be a clue either. Just the one clue, the call at 9:02 p.m. I had Iba look up the number.
This number is also from a rental
Of course
phone.
it is.
No owner is registered.
Oh.
What happened?
The battery died. The screen turned off.
Well, we can go back and charge it. Can you...
Iba, remember the number I just gave you?
Of course.
Yuri can rent phones at cigarette shops? Really? Huh. Well, I do not retract my surprise, but I retract my skepticism.
Call it.
Connected. Connected.
My name is Kaname Date. I'm with the Metropolitan Police Department.
Are you an idiot?
They hung up.
Of course they hung up.
Oh, you think so?
What the fuck, Date?
What
That
kind
was
of
the
low
worst.
IQ ignoramus calls a suspicious number and says they are from the police?
I couldn't help it. I wasn't ready. I just said the first thing that came into my head.
You told me to call.
I didn't think it would work.
Disappointing. There is no other word for
Disappointed.
You're telling me.
Can you call again?
Iba, can you call it again? I'll be ready this time, I swear.
it. Are you sure?
Yeah, trust me.
Yeah, they're gonna pick it up now.
The number you have dialed is no longer in service.
Damn, call deny.
Call deny?
Yeah, call denied.
Oh, the thing Reika from the Cabaret Club did to your number.
Damn, you remember that?
God, these two are great. He went out to rent a phone and never returned. Oof. Big oof. Alright. It's a horse from the merry-go-round. The fuck am I doing? There it is. Call Reika. We have call Reika as an option. Call Reika.
What? Why?
I want to hear her voice.
She put you on call deny.
Can't you try from another line?
I can, but I won't. Use a payphone if you want to call her.
I don't have my own phone. As long as I'm within range, I can use Iba to make any call I need to. Whether it's a traditional line or Nile message, I can have Iba help me. Iba's connected to my mind, wirelessly as well. So even when she's outside of my eye socket, I can talk normally. Why was the phone in the horse?
Unknown, but it does appear to be deliberate. Did the culprit do this, or did someone else? And for what specific purpose?
Who was the person we called?
Probably someone involved in the incident. They hung up as soon as they heard you mention the police, then refused further incoming calls. That behavior is at the very least suspicious.
What cell tower did that call connect to?
Near 3rd Street, Shinjuku.
That's a wide range. Can you tell if they called from a smartphone?
They did. I can tell from the number.
Does it have GPS?
The phone is likely capable of that function, but it has been disabled. The power also appears to be off. I cannot connect from any line because you blew it.
I wonder if there was a way to avoid that and not do that. Should we go to Shinjuku?
There would be no point to that now. The recipient is alerted to our presence and likely
I feel
on
like
the
I'm
move.
making all the wrong decisions here. I keep messing up very basic things and losing leads and stuff. Like, we fucked up. And I don't know if it's a case where, like, the game branches and I have the opportunity to do it right and I just screwed myself, or if it's just Date fucks up that often. Like, it seemed like we fucked up with trying to get Mizuki's voice back. It seems like we fucked up with alerting this guy to our position. But...
Right.
A parasol. Let's go.
Iba, let's get going. There's nothing more here.
Where are we going? Iris's house?
Yeah, I'm curious.
About your absurd. It was nothing.
Let's hope so.
I don't know. Iris was in Mizuki's mind, not ours, so. I have it sitting on the horse's head. Alright, go Saga in resonance. They say he's got to go Godzilla. Been listening to a lot of classic Blue Oyster Cult lately. That and was listening to the I forget what the name of the album is. The one that has astronomy on it, and I was like, damn, this is I kind of always wrote off Blue Oyster Cult as like one hit wonder after hearing Don't Fear the Reaper, and I really should have given them a little bit more of a listen because damn, they write some good rock. Oh, right. It's waiting for me to press it now. I keep thinking that's a loading screen, and no, it's just a...
Date!
Hello. It's me, Date. Hi, Iris. Before we talk, I'm going to do the thing I always do where I look around your entire apartment. It's a shoebox.
Date? What are you doing?
Just needed a quick whiff.
Okay.
Date, what the fuck, Date? Come on, man. Come on, man. Have some self-respect. It's a clock. There's a calendar and a strange object on the shelf. Wooden shelf. Bookshelf. There are no books on it, but it's definitely a bookshelf. Sort of like a non-alcoholic wine. Bookshelf near the wall. Lights are on. Hi, Iris. Don't mind me. There are a lot of dishes. Kitchen counter. Microwave. Refrigerator.
Date, a riddle. All of the animals in the jungle gathered for a meeting.
See, this is why I look in everything in the environment, because these fucking conversations are hiding there.
However, one animal could not participate. Which animal was it? The answer is the elephant. Because you put him in the refrigerator.
God,
earlier,
I remember this entire sequence of fucking riddles, and I hate them so much. Refrigerator. Dining table. There's a door in the back of the room. There's a drawing on the wall. Did Iris draw this as a child? Ceiling fan is spinning. Telephone in the corner. Cushion.
Hey, Iba. What kind of furniture always catches a cold?
An absurd question. Inanimate objects cannot be afflicted by viruses or bacteria.
You could at least let me tell my joke.
Cushion. Wait, what kind of... Wait, what kind of furniture is it that always catches a cold? What the fuck is the punchline? What kind of furniture always catches a cold? What the fuck is the... Hold on. Wow, the first result is the AI Somnium Files wiki, so that is unhelpful. What kind of furniture always catches a cold? That's gonna fucking bother me. Alright, well, I'll figure that out later. Winter iris. Language of flowers means good news and hope. You can see the trees and sky outside. For lighting. A comforter. Comforting sofa. It's a sofa. It's a comfortable sofa. There's nothing on the table. Another, again, Dante with the mouth sounds. It's a comforter. It's a sofa. It's a comforting sofa. The fucking mouth sounds. I love it. Plant. Refrigerator or freezer? Wait, no, sorry. Oh, freezer maybe. A toy tweeted about the upcoming direct. Wonder if that means Earthbound will be available. You know what? Oh, we haven't talked about the direct yet. What are people hoping for? I know I've got my hopes. I'm hoping that the Fire Emblem from Three Houses thing, from Three Houses dev team rumor turns out to be right.
Hey, Iris. Do you like bigger speakers or smaller speakers?
Refrigerator, it keeps the cold in it so it catches it. Maybe?
Bigger, I guess.
Could you say I like them big?
Dante, stop this.
Why?
Please?
I like them big.
Again, please?
I like them big, Date.
Thank you.
You are a despicable man. You know that?
How was I supposed to know looking at the speaker system would cause Dante to be a fucking horn dog? Speaker system. God damn it, Dante. You are the worst. Thing I hope for is MH Rise, Sunbreak News, so you can get my solidify your decision to whether or not to get it. Yeah, that's fair enough. Thoughts about that Tingle is coming? Oh god. Yeah, maybe. We'll probably get some news on Splatoon 3, I hope. I'd like to get a release date for that so we know what to expect. Probably no Breath of the Wild or Prime. Those are probably like summer titles. Or one will get like E3 season stuff. Maybe Bayo 3. How are you?
I'm hop, hop, hoppy happy. Hop, hop, hop. Rabbit goes hop.
Yeah, see, these two have, like, yeah, she's absolutely our fucking daughter, right? We both share the same goddamn brain worm.
Why do you ask?
Oh, well, you see...
Because I saw your dead body in a dream. Are you seriously going to tell her that?
You hush.
Where's your mom?
By the way, where's your mom?
She left earlier.
Localized Mother 3, I think, is what we're all coming down on here.
She got a Nile message from someone. She looked kind of panicky, too.
Well, that's not good.
Where did she go?
Dunno. She didn't tell me.
That's not good at all. Oh, well.
Date, you came, but aren't you a little early?
Huh?
You said you would play Shovel Forge with me tomorrow.
No, I didn't.
Okay, you know what? I do love the idea of these two playing, like, the thing is genetic, says Eskay. I mean, I didn't say genetic, but, like, if Date raised her for a few years, then has memory fucking bloopus, right? Then the two of them are gonna be. I could see her being raised in an environment with Date making mouth sounds about every single object he finds, and her being like, mouth sounds. It's like how I picked up my dad's sense of humor.
I did promise to go on a date with you.
Tomorrow. It's not even midnight yet. I kept my promise by staying home, so you need to keep your promise, Date. Oh, did you want something to drink?
No, sorry. I should be going.
What? Leaving already?
Yeah, I have some work to do.
Well, will you at
It'd be
least
funny
watch
if it
my
was
stream
genetic.
at 1?
Yeah, it could be.
Stream?
Don't you remember? I'm an internet idol.
And you're gonna stream online?
Yeah.
At 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? No, that checks out. That checks out.
You're a young woman. You shouldn't stay up so late.
Oh, jeez, you sound like an old man.
Because he is an old man.
It's fine. Today isn't for work, it's just a personal stream.
What do you mean, a person?
That's
What?
not the
And tomorrow is Sunday.
The day isn't the issue either.
Anyway, please watch, okay? I'll ask you about it on tomorrow's date.
It's still weird that we're going on a date tomorrow because I am like 80% convinced that she's gonna wind up being our daughter.
Fine.
80% convinced.
Date, I have been thinking.
Also, there was a
glad that
question we
nothing
didn't
bad
get to ask her, unfortunately. I didn't realize that one would end the conversation, which is unfortunate because we didn't get to say the other thing to her. But, whatever. How relatable. It is relatable, but it wasn't what I meant. Do you think Aiba hates that nobody can hear her sick dunks? I think it's probably enough for Aiba that she knows Date has to hear them and can't not hear them and must react to them.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
Right, she thinks she's gonna die. I had forgotten about that. So she either she's actually getting like beaten, or she thinks someone will stab her in the back. No, not even that. Mizuki thinks that. Mizuki thinks that someone is going to stab Iris in the back. That's what Mizuki thinks, because that was from Mizuki's cognition. So Iris gave Mizuki some reason to think that. Iris's words came to me. Catgirl idol playing Shovel Fords at 1 a.m. for the views. I mean, it's a fucking you like make your bank, girl. Go for it. Step down hard on the accelerator. I mean, I'm fucking here streaming at 2:30 p.m. on a Wednesday. What the fuck is my stream block anyway? I stream between 12 and 4 on like mostly weekdays. Who the fuck, like, it's like I just realized I'm catering to the people who are at work but can also have a tab open to listen to stuff. Hey, if you're at work and you're hearing me right now, that's good. Your work is not your entire life. Listening to streams though, that's cool. Hey Dante, Metal Gear Solid 1 came out in 1998. Fuck. Oh, we're back in here. Do we have to look? And here's the thing. We have to look at everything again, because even re-looking at stuff gives us some new things. I have us outside my eye socket right now, but I can still see through her as though she were in my eye socket, because her body and my optic nerve are connected wirelessly. It's a handsome devil. There would be no point. Let's I'll look crazy. Let's not. I don't want to talk to myself like an idiot. Absolutely not.
Let's play a word game. Okay, bring it on. Say white 10 times. White, 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 white. Think of your favorite cabaret girl. Now, what does a cow drink? Milk.
Got him. Listening to this at work. Hey boss, look, this fucker's not working. No. We're not about that here. Listen, I didn't spend fucking a decade working fucking shitty retail job to become a fucking narc. Alright? Actually, as a YouTube and Twitter account, they did an ARG leading up to the game's release. Oh, that's so cool. Boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I listen to streams on company time. Or would I rather be an angel? That's a tough one. In any case, a gorgeous man in Iva's sight. Alright, let's look around. Cabinet. Matryoshka. Bags hanging on a rack. Inside the bags are masks, like for costume parties. Right, and I remember that her explanation for why it's so fucking bizarre down here is because you're fucking underground and you need something to visually stimulate you without sunlight or a window. Boss's chair.
Hey, boss. Why are you always sitting on top of the desk?
Because I like to be on top of my work.
You sit that way on the off chance you get the opportunity to use a pun?
Yeah, that checks out. Shelves. Entrance. Tombstone. Rip.
That means rest in peace. As in, sleep peacefully.
Who's it for?
Ma, from the host club.
RIP specifically refers to the Latin phrase requiescat in pace. Boss is correct about the general meaning.
Huh. Ma's too. Who the fuck is Ma? What the fuck? You can't just drop that. Oh, wine bottle. Wine bottle.
I'm a sucker for white wine. Shame you don't have an eye for it.
I have a right eye.
And a left.
Do you think Iba was made with like the silly pun brain, or what, or was that just, did that rub off on her from hanging out with Date too much? So, one of my hopes up for them doing something ARG asked for Nirvana too, though it's probably unlikely at this point. We need to experience those things in real time instead of looking them up a year after it ended. Yeah, that's true. Cold air is blowing from the AC.
Ooh.
How many times do I have to tell you to stop ogling me?
I am not ogling you.
Reminds me of stuff like, and being in the middle of shit, like, I remember being in the middle of, like, Marble Hornets coming out, and getting to see that stuff roll out live, and like, the little bits of speculation and stuff around that. That was a cool like, it's always cool when you're part of those moments when stuff is happening, well, like, stuff is coming out for the first time, and you're like, oh, this is neat. Cold air is blowing from the AC. White flag with big catch on it.
It's good luck, you know? Whether it's catching fish or catching criminals.
Fair enough. Boss's childhood friend, Mario.
I feel woozy.
Why is the mannequin talking?
Too much to drink last night.
Why is the mannequin talking? Boss's childhood friend, Mario. An RC car. Soccer ball.
Looking at that reminds me of my old boyfriend from high
The
school.
volleyball?
You said that about the soccer ball yesterday.
Oh, that just reminded me of his balls. Because of the size, you know?
That sounds like a serious medical condition.
Yeah, it is. I'm trying to remember the word for it, and I can't remember I used to know the word for this. Rug. Persian rug is laid out. Boss desk. Stickers all over the front. Dead clock. Hi, Iba. She has a computer on her desk. Type that has a monitor built in. Every time I say Iba, I keep getting tripped up because I keep thinking of Iba from Digimon Cyber Sleuth. Tanuki statue. Be with you in a moment, boss. Soba restaurant door curtain. Coffee maker. It's a king shogi piece.
Do you know why shogi pieces are pentagons? So that every shape is equal. It makes everything fair.
Is that right?
Maybe. I just came up with that right now.
You made it up.
I know why shogi pieces are pentagons. In chess, you can distinguish your pieces from your opponents.
Think about how much
by
of that
colors.
game absolved and realizing I lost my mind for a solid 2 years from playing that. Gee, right?
White and black. But in shogi, the pieces are the same color. Why is that? Because you can use your opponent's pieces as your own. Therefore, you cannot color code them. Instead, your pieces are determined by the direction they are facing. The irregular shape makes it easy to determine orientation.
Iba. It's a king shogi piece. It's a bookshelf. It's full of files and binders, but I don't know what. Epididymitis. That's it. Why did that just come to me right now? Swollen balls. Pumpkin carved like a jack-o'-lantern. Happy birthday.
Wasn't that party a while back? How long have you had that up?
Every day is like my birthday. Every day, I'm
Yeah, you keep
reborn
telling
as a
yourself
new
that.
woman.
So you change every day. Happy birthday banner decoration. Electronic darts game. It's a snowboard.
I picked up snowboarding recently.
Oh? Why?
This really hot guy from Kabukicho invited me.
How'd that
so-
go? Snowboard. Triangular ruler.
That was a piece of evidence. In a
That's
case
evidence? You
about
can just
8
leave it
years
out?
A mathematics teacher used it to stab her boyfriend.
And
when
you
she
just
found
keep
out
it
he was
here?
cheating on her.
The triangular ruler must have come in handy for solving that love triangle.
Oh, don't. That was a good one. God, the energy of these. I love it so much. Skis. Public bath door curtain. Public police poster. Map on the wall. Mysterious mask displayed on the wall.
If you put that mask on, spikes come out that drink your blood.
That sounds
It does.
familiar.
Mysterious mask is displayed on the wall. Decorated Christmas tree. It's been here since the first time I was in this room. Boy band poster. Symbol. Stationary bike.
Oh, that thing's broken. I pedal and pedal, but the damn thing
Is she
won't move.
serious? Stationary bike for indoor training. Plaster figure.
That's my boyfriend from about 10 years back. We had a bad breakup, so I sliced his head off and coated it
I know
in
that
plaster.
she's joking, but I also know that Boss is what Boss is capable of. Boss's former lover. There's a lot of stuff hanging on the coat hanger. And it's a floaty.
Why do you have that here?
We're 6 floors underground, right? What if it rains? We might get flooded.
I don't think a floaty
Yeah,
would
you never
save
know.
us in that predicament.
It's a floaty. Alright, anything else cool in here? Pennant. There we go. It's a pennant adorning the wall. Alright, I think we finally looked at everything in here. Say hi to Iba first. Iba's sitting on the desk. About Mizuki.
There are many points of interest surrounding Mizuki, but we will need to speak with her directly.
I hope she gets better soon.
About the investigation.
I am watching the case file of Shoko Nadami as it is updated in real time. Currently, it appears as though there has been no significant progress. Hey Date, why not go to that bar you haven't been to in a while?
Bar?
Marble in Golden Yokocho.
I see. Mama runs Marble. She's an informant who knows just about everything there is to know about the criminal underground. Maybe she knows something. Anything stand out to you?
Date, you promised to go on a date with Iris yesterday. What exactly are you planning to do?
What? Seriously?
It's a social date.
A man's promise is his bond. You
Why is Iba
absolutely
so,
must
like-
keep your word.
Have you ever heard of a white lie?
So you're gonna act like it never happened.
That's not what I said. The day's not over yet. If I go see her and socialize for a bit, that's a date, right?
We're doing this, huh?
Oh, so you are not planning a real date then?
No, of course not.
If you say so.
You almost sound relieved, Iba.
Pardon?
Are you jealous?
Impossible! I could never be jealous of a silly little human like her.
The fucking energy with these two. Iva's sitting on the desk. Hey, boss. Boss is sitting on the desk. About Mizuki.
She was returned to the hospital after the sink. She'll probably be hospitalized for a while.
Strange. Mizuki's phone is at home, Date. The GPS and Wi-Fi access
That's
point
weird.
confirm this.
She went home by herself?
Possibly.
But why?
Unknown.
She's like 12. How could she check herself out of the hospital? About the investigation.
There's been no progress, as usual. The people at the main office are so incompetent. The smartphone you brought in yesterday is still our only lead. Hopefully there'll be
And
a
hopefully we
breakthrough.
didn't ruin it by calling the phone. About the phone.
I asked HQ to look into it. They found a few things. First, the owner was Shoko Nadami.
Ooh.
It was Shoko's phone?
Yes.
Interesting.
Her face was registered in the phone's
Wait, but I
facial
thought it was a
recognition
rental.
authentication.
Who called it?
Who called the phone?
Sorry, we don't know that yet. They called from a burner phone. They didn't
I thought that
register
one
a
was
name.
also a rental.
I can make a deduction with this information. We know that the phone belonged to Shoko.
Right.
Whoever it was made their call at 9:02 p.m. after Shoko was killed. I believe we can make an assumption here.
The caller probably wasn't the murderer. Why would they call the phone of the person they just killed?
Or maybe they were trying
Maybe.
to... Maybe something about the ringtone was important? Or like...
But the culprit might have been trying to get Mizuki to call, so that they can bring her to the scene.
But then why hide the phone? They would have left it somewhere easier to find.
True.
Who called him?
But either way, our mysterious
true
caller
that.
is suspicious. Consider this. They did not register the phone under their real name. And also, they hung up as
Well, of
soon
course.
as Date mentioned he was a cop. And on top of that, they blocked Date's number and turned off the phone.
The blame
You're not
lies
wrong.
entirely with Date. I suggest cutting his salary.
No!
I'll
No,
cut
we're
your
not
battery.
Gumshoe.
Do it. I'll plug in somewhere.
Anyway, we have to identify the caller.
Sorry, the fucking banter of, I'll cut your battery. Do it. I'll just plug in somewhere. God, these two are, Date and Aiba have the fucking greatest synergy here, and I am all about this.
If you don't want your salary cut.
We're not Gumshoe.
Fine.
I was sitting on the desk. Any other information about Shoko's phone?
All the history's been erased. There's nothing on the phone itself, but we can still look up its records. I happen to have a friend at the cell company. The head office is looking into it now.
Anything else to report? Break buddy cop duo. They really are.
About Renju.
Man. A-cab, but we do appreciate the buddy cop dynamic here.
Renju.
Yesterday, I told you he vanished after he was questioned. Well, we found him.
Where?
Central Hospital. He was brought
Oh,
there
it was
from a traffic
him.
accident.
Oh, that's not good. It was him that was in the traffic accident that...
He's unconscious and it's not looking
that's why
good.
we heard about that on the radio, huh?
Could it be?
Capitol Highway?
Oh, you heard about it?
We heard the report
Radio
on the
is still a
radio
thing?
last night.
I can't
That's
believe
not
it was
good.
about Renju.
About Renju.
Date, you should go talk to him. He is Shoko Nadami's former husband, after all. He might have some information.
But he's still asleep, isn't he?
Smack him
I like the
across
way you
face
talk,
and wake
boss.
him up. You're his friend, right? He'll understand.
Come on.
Give me a summary. I have 3 places to check. Central Hospital, where Renju is. Don't know if he's in any condition to talk, but it might help. Let's go home to see Mizuki or get information from Mama at Marble.
Aiba, let's move.
All
Roger
right, we
that.
have a branch point. All right, so we got 3 options. I think the first thing we have to do, I think no matter what else happens, we have to check home first. Because if Mizuki checked herself out of the hospital somehow and went home, that's not good. And we need to make sure that our daughter figure is okay. So that's probably our first step. Marble seems like something that can wait for a while because that's just talking to an informant. That's not going to really change. Central Hospital is probably the second most important. All right. What time is it? Is it 3? It's 3? Oh, it's 3. Okay. Why don't we call here for today? And we'll come back and we'll do some more of this tomorrow. Thanks for coming out, everyone. Sorry the Toho practice wasn't really great today. Just wasn't feeling on it. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll do some more Toho. And then we'll play more Somnium Files, which is really cool so far. I'm really, really enjoying my time with this. Good luck to everyone hoping for shit on the direct today. Hope you get what you want. I will personally be waiting for the new F-Zero game to be announced. Got my clown makeup ready and everything. Can't wait for that new F-Zero game to be in now. Even just like a fucking remaster of F-Zero GX, the fucking GameCube game, would be incredible right now. Holy fuck. Anyway. I'm gonna go cry about F-Zero for a while. And happy Direct Day, everyone. Enjoy the hour-long commercial. Ciao.